Guys. 53 sacred shards on our hands to summon a lot of legendary champions. So basically, the main idea here is we want to get a GUNIT. For whoever doesn't know who GUNIT is this one, just if you mix a bit the letters in there. So NUT, Nuts, everybody calls him different. He is just OP. He was a fusion, and if you missed him, you're going to regret it. I know a lot of you guys already do. Was a fairly hardish fusion, if I remember it correctly, but definitely worth it. Probably the best fusion we've had this year, hands down. And yeah, he's amazing. Now, at the same time, we do have this amazing guaranteed. I'm joking, it's not amazing, but basically, right here, you're getting Kira as guaranteed. She can be used to fuse Lady Mikage, the mythical champion. And of course, you have the epics that can be used to fuse Tatsu, the other champion that's being used for the mythical fusion. So all around, this costs you around 54 sacreds, 53 sacreds. When I've made the video initially, I expected the worst, okay? I was not thinking that Plarium will allow us to go from this path from here all the way down to this epic, and then letting us go all the way to this epic without completing this as well, you know? All around, you need a total of 62.6 sacreds if you want to complete the whole event. You need around 6,000 pieces of gear to complete the whole event without summoning. So this is a summoning event with a small help from farming gear, basically, you know. So this is roughly a free-to-play account that did not spend for a very long time, you know. You know what I mean? But here we go, guys. Here we go. NUT, come home. Spam that hype, spam that good luck, and let's bring that NUT home. Or maybe we're gonna bring all the epic champions for the fusion, or maybe we're gonna get the guaranteed one and the epics as well. That would be interesting, you know. Oh, we started with a legendary, and it's close. Raf Matab. Okay, that's not too bad. Not too bad to start with one. He wasn't a fusion, right? I don't think he was a fusion, if I remember it correctly. Cerbus, what's up, buddy? How is it going? Hello. Pogo. Hello. So, Raf Matab, HP champion, provoke, places block damage on himself, increase resistance, reflect damage. Interesting-ish passive. He's a champion that's a bit under the middle level, you know. I personally don't think he's amazing. I don't think he's amazing. For sacreds, ancients, and primals, yeah, the 10x is for all of them. So I think Raf Matab is decent-ish, but I don't think he's like, wow. He was just guaranteed 120, right? Terror Beast. What do we have in here? Soul Drinker. He was interesting a couple of years ago with his passive. Shame that passive seems like it doesn't really have multipliers. Geomancer. For a second, I thought that would be the chick for the fusion. You know, I don't know why. It seems so bright, the background for Geomancer. We all know Geo, guys. Absolutely a monster. He's a legendary in disguise. And yeah, the reviews are saying everything. 4.9 in the Clan Boss, 4.9 in Hydra, 4.6 on Spider, Faction Wars. Just generally an amazing champion. Sand Devil's Necropolis low, Phantom Shogun a bit lower, yeah. But let's bring home that NUT, man. Okay, Ernest. What's with these OG epics, you know? What's with these OG epics? Another one, Lady Etessa. Some of these champions need badly a rebalance. Like, power creep is a thing in every single game, but you don't just forget about all your other champions, you know? You still show them a bit of love. I know, right? Decisive. People vote and don't know some of them. Vildrax. Vildrax is actually interesting. If you need him for a hard mode spider and you want to have a hexer in there together with your champions, he's doing a pretty good job with this skill. I actually wanted to do it on the test server to make a video with no legendaries or anything at all, and I think I must have opened, I don't know, 3,000 ancient shards till I got this epic, because it drove me nuts that day. Was not fun at all. But he's useful for a spider hard mode if you guys need him. Wood painted. People are saying that she went from 0 all the way to hero because of the balance that she had, you know? Rebalance. So now she's a bit more intriguing. Okay, let's see what else we have in here. GNUT. Gerhard the Stone. I still haven't tried this epic. Curious to know what you guys think of him. Come on, where is my nut? Okay, Cornelia. Useless at the moment, unfortunately. Not good to solo nothing anymore. But at the same time, you can still use her in some other content as a CC. Good for faction wars. If you need a bit of crowd control and good healing, she can do the job regardless of what, you know. So definitely not that bad. Or nuts. We can take nuts. I'll take double nuts, you know. Like, come on. Give me them nuts, boy. Urtikara. Interesting to run in the mid Fu, but Urtikara Fu instead if you don't have Fushan, guys. And she has a slightly lower speed aura. You gotta adjust it, but she brings in some damage with poisons, poison sensitivity, the hex, you know. Okay. Here we go. Nuts incoming. My god, where is this Nuts? Warden, another OG epic, man. When I see these vanilla epics, I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I'm going back in the past, like 5 years ago, you know? When they were still useless. And 5 years later, they're still useless. Maeve. At least she's not that vanilla. So we're talking about Nuts incoming rather than just Nuts. Witch Crypt, Crypt Witch, not Witch Crypt. Ay. Any of you guys are using her and using her anywhere? Teshada, okay. What is Teshada doing? Defense down, weaken, and revives, okay. Come on, Nut. Nut! 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 No, this is not Nut. This is Kugar. That bell. Actually, one of the best provokers, ally protection, sorry. One of the best ally protection champions. Attacks one enemy, heals this champion by 10% of their max HP. Attacks all enemies, has a chance of filling the thermometer of all allies by 30%. Also has a chance of removing all debuffs from all allies. So you're getting a cleanse and you're getting thermometer boost on a 3-turn cooldown. Then you have ally protection and you have a strengthen on all allies. Pretty nice. On a 3-turn cooldown, that's what makes it good. Then increases this champion's resistance by 20 and defense by 10 for each ally protection buff on allies. So if you have it on 3 more allies or 4 more allies or even 5 more allies, depending on what sort of content you're doing, you're actually going to get quite a bit of defense and resistance. Also increases ally resistance by 15 and defense by 5 for each ally protection buff on allies. If there are multiple champions on the team with this skill, only one will activate. And counter attacks whenever an ally under ally protection buff is attacked. HP aura for all battles. So he's not a bad champion. I'll be honest, I have him, I never used him, but he's actually a pretty good ally protector. If I would have gotten this champion 4 years ago when I was doing the world record for 1 key on Ultra Nightmare without Unkillable, the very first clan boss team, he would have been great for that team. 100%. He would have been awesome for that team. So, here we're going. Nut. Where is my Nut? Where's my nut? Tyrell, he was one of the best attack down champions in the game long time ago. Decreased thermometer, stun for 2 turns. And defense down. I wish they would buff this to a 3-turn cooldown, you know? That would make it much better. Visionary. Is she being used for the mythical fusion? No, right? Buffs crit rate, crit damage, decreases crit rate, crit damage. So interesting. Tennessee. Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see, you know? Is that how it goes? Increase defense and heal AoE. He used to be very strong because of this skill long time ago. You have decreases the duration of all enemy buffs by 1 turn. And then you have a sleep on the A1. He's not the worst epic in the game, you know? Is he good for Sand Devil? Is a very low chance to put a sleep though. So I wouldn't call him good for that. I would rather go and get a rare champion from campaign that you can farm, you know? So I feel like we opened 20 sacreds. No NUT. When are we stopping Dijkstra? Skull Crusher! My god, he used to be OP for clan boss long time ago. Long time ago. Heal reduction on the A1. He was good for the Fire Knight as well because of it and the counter attack. He's the third champion in the game, the only epic in the game that can put counter attack buff on your entire team. Then, of course, you have an unkillable buff on this champion, which helps him quite a bit. You have ally protection, which helps the rest of the team quite a bit. And then we have decreases the duration of all debuffs on this champion by 1 turn at the start of each turn, and increases ally resistance in faction creeps by 45. And I think we might stop here, guys. I think we started with 53 sacreds. 22 is what you need to get the guaranteed legendary without any other epic. So let's just quickly check that to make sure we have enough points to go to the guaranteed. But I think that's it. So we're pulling one more, okay, just to be sure. He wants to stay on 30, okay? NUT, come home. Come home, NUT. Okay. Okay. Kill and the Shrike. I'm actually a fan of this champion. One of the best faction war champions from the Sylvan Watchers. AoE attack. Damage increases by 5 for each debuff on the target. On the A1, you have a chance to land weakened. The A2, decrease speed and get Stir Meter. Okay, so this is going to be massive for the boss on stage 21 as an example. Definitely don't sleep on him, you know. Very solid for faction wars. Very, very solid. So you have 104k. That's roughly what you need to get to Kira. I'm not sure if you're planning to go for the epics later, but if you do, that will add up quite a bit. But you got the legendary. Let's see how you're looking with the fusion. So you have that. For Tatsu, you need 2 of the champions by the looks of it, and you got Kira. So you're sorted, yeah. And now you have access to all. You get the legendary, and then you can claim this one. You need some more points for it, and you got that sorted as well. Pull some more sacred so we can get a mythic. Okay. NUT, come home, baby. Come home. Franax. Okay. Decrease attack. Inflicts more damage and attacks one enemy 3 times. Block buffs. 10 more, go for it. Okay, 9 more, guys. 9 more from here. Oh, who's this? Scarred Horses. Okay, a lot of people really underestimate this champion. I've been using him. I mean, I haven't used him recently because right now I need to do Kraken mode for my Hydra teams to get the highest amount of points, blah, 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 for the Clash. But when they released the Hydra, I used to run him in the Hydra a lot. And since then, he got buffed. He became even better. AoE on the A1 with a chance to steal a random buff. Increase attack, increase crit rate on all allies on a 3-turn cooldown. And here, on a 4-turn cooldown, you're getting a cleanse. You heal them. And of course, you're going to get Thermitter as well. And you have speed aura for dungeons. So he's definitely not bad. Now, what I would like to see on him is this skill being on a 3-turn cooldown, considering that it doesn't give you block debuffs, should be on a 3-turn cooldown to be more in tune with the rest of the legendaries that do what he does, basically. So hopefully one day, Plarium, you're gonna buff some champions, you know? Mistress of Hymns. Okay. I think I know her. I've seen her on TV. Somebody was complaining that is her husband's mistress, you know? Oathbound. They only buff 2 champions a year. Maybe. Jingle Hunter, my god. If my wife was here, she was gonna jump up and down like a yo-yo toy. Mr. Jingle Hunter. Oh, another legend. Yes, we got GNUT, man. Let's go. It only took us freaking four legendaries to get GNUT, but we got him. Let's go.
Jingle Hunter?
Jingle Hunter, you see, Jingle Hunter is here. What's up, Jingle Hunter? Tati. Faccia spuzza. CC Luck, exactly. CC Luck. GNUT. We got him. We got the GNUT. We got the nuts. Wood. I kind of lost track how many we need to open more from here, but I'll go with these 4 and I think that's it, right? Or is it 3 more? Anyone remembers? 4 more? Okay, 4 more. Okay. Let's bring in a Rotos as well. Infernal Baroness. Ractard Rat. That's how she does, you know? She's feeling confused. But they actually fixed the animations to be faster on her. Right? So that's not the same anymore. You would love a pair of nuts? I know, yes. A second nut to fill the pair would be great. But I don't think you can get legendaries, the same legendary back to back. Man, I want this champion on my account for so long and he just doesn't want to drop. Creodon the Blue. Good for the Fire Knight, at least to try him out, you know. 35% chance to freeze, triple hitter, attacks all enemies 2 times, a chance to freeze, increase speed, increase stir meter. So makes him pretty interesting, you know. And our last chance to get a pair of nuts, you know. Not just one nut, we want a pair of nuts. Okay. Fang Cleric. Max, I actually pointed that out to Seth when we checked the coding, and it wasn't very clear what's in the coding. Masamoto, come on, let's break that rumor with the coding. Let's do it now. Crypt Witch. Come on, game. Let's do it now. Whoa, Big Mama Armina. Come on, game. Old Grokus. Last chance to get everything we ever wanted. A pair of nuts. Yeah, we pulled one nut. We needed a second to make a pair of nuts. Leech is great for faction wars, great for the Dark Fae because of this right here. On a return cooldown, fully deplete star meter, decrease speed. So now he has everything he needs in order to complete the mythical fusion. He's got her, he's got him, and we can fuse the Tatsu here.